Hey guys! So today I have a full face of first impression on new products that I just got in the mail yesterday. I got stuff from Sephora, Amazon, and ColourPop, so I'm really excited to share that with you. So I hope that you guys enjoy this video and just stay tuned if you want to keep seeing it. So one of the first things I got is this lavender water and glycerin moisturizing spray. I got this because I feel like in the summer months I just need a good, I don't want to use a really heavy moisturizer, and days that I feel extra greasy I feel like I should just spray this on. First of all, it'll be very refreshing, it'll smell good, and this whole bottle, this is an 8-ounce bottle, this was I think like $8. I'm just gonna go ahead and try this out. This is the first time I'm trying it, and I'm just gonna spray it and we'll see how this goes. I don't think it really smells like lavender at all. I don't really like the scent that much, but it does feel really nice on the skin. I don't know, I mean, it feels kind of nice. There's not much you could really say about something like this, but it does feel really nice, so I think it'll be pretty good. I'm just gonna let this soak in for like 2 minutes, and then I'm gonna go ahead with my next product. Okay, now that we let that soak in just a little bit, I'll go in with my foundation. The one that I picked up was the Jouer Matte Moisture Tint, and I picked this up because I've heard a lot of people rave about it. I wanted to try it even if it wasn't becoming summer, but I felt like it was a great time to grab it because in the summer months you want something a little bit lighter, but then again I get oily, so I was really happy that they had a matte version of this. It's really thick. Even like squeezing it out, it was kind of hard. Not hard, but it like had resistance. I've heard it has pretty good coverage, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender and just, this is like what I use all the time, so I'm just gonna dot this on my face. I was using the Real Techniques beauty blender for a little while, and I thought it was pretty good, but I've had this in my drawer, like an unused one, for like months, and I just kept using the other one. I liked it, but I was like, okay, well, and then I had to throw away the other one because it was getting really dirty, so I brought this one back out, and oh my god, you guys, this is just so much better. And I don't think the other one is bad, but this is just like amazing. I love the beauty blender so much. Okay, now that I have that on, I feel like it looks really good. It didn't sink into any pores, especially because I didn't put any pore minimizer or anything on. And it's nice and matte. I did not expect it to be actually matte, because when you think of, you know, tinted moisturizers and such, they usually just go on a little shiny. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is put on some concealer. This is not new. This is just my Maybelline Fit Me concealer. And I'm just going to apply that underneath my eyes. But normally in the summertime, that moisture tint really covered up a lot, so I wouldn't even, in the summer I probably wouldn't even use an under eye concealer, like if I was going to the beach or something. Alright, now that we have that on, I am just going to set that with just a regular powder. Okay, now moving on to the face, I got some new face products from, I actually got them from Amazon because they were a little cheaper on the Amazon site, and they were Prime, so I was all about that life. And I'm going to bronze my face, and I'm going to use the Betty Illuminizer from The Balm, and I've heard a lot of people talk about this. It is really shimmery. And I was like, I don't know if I want to put a shimmery bronzer all over my face, but I decided to pick it up and try it on my face and see if I like the way it looks just as a bronzer. So I'm going to just take a large powder brush from Lancome, and also this is pretty orangey, like an orange toned bronzer, and it is shimmery and it's pretty dark, so I'm just going to take it on this paddle brush and get a little bit on there to tap off the excess, and I'm just going to bronze my face with this. Okay, I really like it. I actually didn't expect to like it this much, because when I swatched it on the back of my head yesterday, it was super shimmery and really like orangey terracotta looking, but on the skin and actually in the viewfinder, it's looking orangier than it looks in real life. In real life it actually looks quite natural, which is kind of funny, but I really like it, and I really like applying it with this brush because it really shears it out, because it is quite pigmented and pretty dark. So I really like doing it with this brush. The next thing that I'm going to apply is blush. Now I got a couple of products for ColourPop Cosmetics. They came out with their cheek products, and It is the Super Shock Cheek blushes, and these are really interesting. Like I said, I just got them in the mail yesterday. Ooh, this is totally in the, okay. I was expecting them to feel like they're eyeshadows, and they don't. They have more of a Play-Doh texture. The other ones are more wet and like, I don't know, they're more wet than these are. These are more thicker and in texture and more Play-Doh feeling. I got a couple of different colors, but this is the color that I want to try out today. It's called Holiday, and it's a really, really pretty pink color. So I'm just going to apply that with a stipple brush. It's just the one from Real Techniques, and I'm just going to dab this in here and apply it to my cheeks. Okay, so that is the cheek color on. I feel like that is so pretty. You can probably just do it with your finger and just dab also. And the eyeshadows last for a really, really long time on the eyes. It's like a very long wearing product. So I'm wondering how these will last on the cheeks as well. And this color, Holiday, is a matte shade. And sticking with that theme, I got another thing from the Balm, and this is the Cindy Luminizer. I do have the Mary Luminizer and now also the Betty Luminizer, but I've heard really, really good things about this one. Now this one is quite pigmented in the pink department, so this will probably show up like pink on my cheeks. But since the blush that we put on was matte, I was thinking this would be a really good topper of blushes, and I wouldn't need a highlighter because this is really, really shimmery. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this and put it on the high points of my cheekbones, but kind of a little bit lower just to put it on the blush, and then it's going to also act as a highlight. I'm going to put a little bit on my nose and my chin and my forehead, just the access. Now for contouring, I did pick up another product, and I was really, really excited to get this. I've been wanting it for quite some time, but it's really expensive. I think Kevyn Aucoin just came to Sephora, if I'm not mistaken, but I saw it on Sephora and I had to get it. And it's the Kevyn Aucoin Sculpting Powder, and this is the shade Medium. I think that this is the only shade that it comes in. The powder is really, really smooth, so I am excited to try this out. So I'm going to take this brush. This is from Everyday Minerals, and it's the Itahaki brush or something, and it's really, really great. The bristles are really, really soft. I haven't tried the NARS one, so I don't know if this is the same or better, but I do really, really like it, and I think it's a really great dupe for it. So I'm just going to take just a little bit of this powder and tap it off. Dab this in my the hollows of my cheeks. I find that dabbing this is better than swiping it because moving around products that are already down, so you want to just dab it and then blend it up. Okay, so I really like the way that looks. I'm also going to contour my nose with this. Alright, well I really do like this, and I wanted to get a single contouring powder because I have a lot of kits that come in like a lot of different things. So I wanted to get just a single contouring thing that I could take with me, and it's like very little and compact. So I do like that aspect of this. Now moving on to eyes, I'm going to prime my eyes using the Milani Shadow Eyes. This is not new. So I'm just going to rub that in with my finger. And I got a couple of the ColourPop eyeshadows as well, but the one I'm using today is On the Rocks, and it's this beautiful bronze color. It's so gorgeous, and it has like really, really pretty golden flecks in it. It's very different than anything else I have at all. The first color I'm going to go into is Makeup Geek's Creme Brulee, and I'm going to mix it a little bit with Peach Smoothie. And I'm just going to run this in my crease just as a transition. Now with an E25 from Sigma, this is also a new purchase, which I'm really excited about. This is the first time I'm using it. With the E25 Sigma blending brush, I'm going to go into, let's see, what should I go into? I'm going to go into Frap, and I'm just going to put this in directly into the crease. Oh, this is so great. I thought that this was kind of expensive, the Sigma brush. It's like $14 to get this brush. It's not that bad, but I'm really, really cheap. So I ended up getting Coastal Scents brush that looks the same. But you guys, this brush is like needles. Like, it really is very rough, and I'm not like a huge fan. Okay, now that I have Frap down, I'm also going to go into Cocoa Bear, which I think will complement the ColourPop shade that I'm going to put on my lid. I think it's going to look really nice with it. So I'm just going to put this in the crease as well. Okay, now that I've laid down those colors, it looks kind of crazy. So I'm going to go back in with my blending brush and I'm just going to blend it out. So now that we have that on our lids, I'm going to go in with the lid shade, which I'm really excited about, and it's On the Rocks by ColourPop. I don't know why I keep forgetting the name, but it is so gorgeous. Like, do you see how gorgeous this is? So I'm going to actually use my hands because I always use my fingers when I apply the ColourPop shadows because I just feel like they go on better. So I'm just going to apply this to my lid. Now that I got that shadow on, oh my god, it's so gorgeous. I'm just going to blend everything out again. I'm also going to go back in and reapply some of the shadow because I don't think it's intense enough. I think I'm also going to go in with Mocha that's a little bit of a darker brown just to intensify it just a little bit more. I'm only applying this on the outer corner. Oh my goodness, this is so pretty. And I feel like it brings out brown eyes really nicely. Once again, I'm just going to blend everything out. Okay, now for the brow bone shade, I'm just going to go in with White Lies, and that's from Makeup Geek. And I also got this brush. I haven't used it yet, but I don't really think I need to use it, but I'll use it for my brow bone. Let's see if that works. I really don't think it's going to, but it's working okay. Now just to complete the eyes, I'm going to do the lower lash line. I'm just going to apply a little bit of Cocoa Bear and Creme Brulee to the bottom lash line. Now, if you could totally make this a nighttime look with eyeliner, like dramatic eyeliner, and add lashes, but I want to keep this a little bit more daytime, so I'm just going to apply some mascara, and this is the Rocket Volume Express mascara, and I love this mascara because it just makes your lashes look fake. Okay, so I applied about 2 coats of this to my upper lash line, and then for my bottom lash line, I've been actually really enjoying this Rimmel Lash Accelerator, and I find that this flakes a lot on my lower lash line, so I just apply that to my lower lash line. Okay, so that was the last thing that I had to do for my eyes. Okay, so the last thing that I have to do is lips. I'm actually going to go in with the cheek color from ColourPop that I put on my cheeks. I'm going to use this on my lips as well. Okay, so it's making my lips look super dry, and I don't know why, because my lips really aren't that dry. Okay, so putting this on my lips does not look very good. It makes them look really, really dry, and I don't really know what's happening. So I don't know if I recommend this to use on your lips, but they're making them look very, very dry and cracked and stuff. So I'm not sure if that's just because my lips are dry or because this product just does not work well on the lips. Oh my god, I forgot about eyebrows. I'm just going to fill in my eyebrows really quickly using the Dip Brow Pomade. I actually have a video on how I do my eyebrows, so I can link that down below. Okay, and this is the finished look. I really, really like everything that I got yesterday in the mail. If I had to I literally recommend all of these things. The Betty Luminizer I was really, really happy with. I did not think that I was going to like it this much, and I really, really do. For fair skin, you can totally do this because it works out really, really nicely. And everything else I really liked. I really liked the Kevyn Aucoin contour powder, and I think it looks really, really natural on the cheekbones. Let's see, and I always recommend the ColourPop shadows. They are fantastic. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!